What is up, YouTube? I'm Conor Palendat, Realtor with Palendat Associates. All of my contact info is in the description below, so if you need any more info about buying, selling, relocating, or investing in the Saskatoon area, I am more than happy to answer any of your questions. Today, I'm going to guide you through what a home inspection is and why you should be getting one when purchasing a home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just curious about the process, understanding home inspections is crucial for ensuring the safety and integrity of your home, as well as protecting one of the biggest investments you're likely to make. So let's get into the good stuff and get you on track to enjoying your home. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is a home inspection? Simply put, a home inspection is a thorough examination of a property's condition, typically conducted by a certified home inspector. However, this isn't a requirement in a real estate transaction, and you or a family member could perform your own. But I wouldn't recommend it unless said person is a home inspector or maybe has home building experience. During the inspection, the inspector will provide a limited assessment of the various components of the home, including the structure, electrical systems, plumbing, HVAC systems, and more. I say limited because what they can't access, they won't. No one is going to be ripping drywall out to take a look underneath or cutting holes in the floor. So there's always going to be some level of uncertainty. Now, not every home inspector is going to be the same, so it's important that you do your research to figure out who is the best in the area. Using an inspector is great, but also doesn't prevent you from bringing in other tradespeople to take a very specific look at certain systems of the home. This could be, a plumber, an electrician, a roofer, etc. In fact, a really good home inspector will tell you they aren't an expert in every single field and will flag certain issues that come up and will recommend further evaluation by a professional in that specific trade. So why are home inspections so important? Well, for one, they provide valuable insight into the condition of a property, helping buyers make informed decisions and sellers identify any potential issues before listing their home. Additionally, home inspections can uncover hidden problems that may not be visible to the naked eye, potentially saving buyers from costly repairs down the line. If you're going to be spending a significant amount of money on a home, you want to make sure you are fully aware of any issues before completing that purchase. And it also allows you to know of any minor issues so that they can be addressed and prevent any further issues down the road. Now, I've heard people say before, why would I get an inspection? They're going to miss things. It's a waste of money. Well, the typical home inspection in Saskatchewan will run you $500 to $600 and could potentially save you tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars. And not only that, it can give you valuable insight into how to care and maintain your new home. For those points alone, it's worth it. Technically, yes, it's not required, but the way I explain it to people is it's no different than buying a used car. Would you just show up, look at it, maybe bring your uncle who works on cars and call it a day? Or do you take it to a reputable mechanic to get a thorough examination? Well, there's absolutely people that will do it the first way, and sure, it works out sometimes, and other times not so much. With a car, at least the undiscovered issues are only likely going to cost you in the low tens or tens of thousands of dollars, whereas a house with major issues could turn into the biggest nightmare you've ever had. Okay, so we've established the importance of an inspection and what it can offer you, but what can you expect from the actual inspection itself? Typically, the inspection process begins with a visual examination of the home's exterior, followed by an inspection of the interior. Now, the inspector will then assess each major system and component of the home, documenting any findings along the way. Now, every inspector is different in the type of technology they use and how they perform the inspection. So again, it's important to do your research. Now, the inspection is going to take 2 to 3 hours to complete, at which point you, your agent, and the inspector will do a walkthrough where he will go through the major finds and give you the opportunity to ask questions. Finally, they'll provide a detailed report outlining their observations and recommendations. Now, this is the part where people usually go terribly wrong. Read through the report fully. Not every single observation made is going to be discussed during the walkthrough. Yes, anything big enough to potentially kill the deal will be gone over, but there are going to be plenty of other observations and recommendations made in the report that are going to be extremely useful to you that you should be aware of. And not only that, but if you have more questions later, you'll have the report on hand and can call your inspector to provide clarification or explanation. Your agent generally isn't given a copy of the report, but you can also forward a copy to them to read over as well, especially if there are problems that are going to need to be addressed with a price reduction. So let's touch on that next. In many cases, after an inspection, buyers have the option to negotiate repairs or concessions with the seller. This negotiation process can vary depending on the severity of the issues and the terms of the purchase agreement. It's essential to work closely with your real estate agent to navigate this process effectively. Now, there will be scenarios where a seller doesn't want to negotiate any repairs or price reductions, and then it will be up to you to decide whether or not to proceed based on the information about the property that you now have thanks to your inspection. Hopefully you found today's video helpful and gained more insight into why getting an inspection is important. If you have any questions, all of my contact info is located below. Please feel free to reach out at any time. And if you found any of this information helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. There will be more content coming, so stay tuned for that. And until then, have a great day.